What's going on, guys? Gomes here, back again on another MLB The Show 20 Diamond Dynasty video, and boy do I have some really good tips for you today. We're going to be talking about the best missions and programs that you can be doing to earn a ton of stubs really fast, and also maybe even a little XP. But before we get into this one, make sure to leave a like down below. It really helps out the channel, helps the videos grow exponentially, and subscribe if you guys have not yet. We're getting really close to 25,000. You guys have been killing it. I have a ton more great videos planned very soon, so do not miss those and hit that red sub button. But let's go ahead and get on into this one, and we're talking about Showdown first. Now, a lot of people probably saw my video talking about the free packs that you were going to be able to get within the first inning program. They kind of took that away, but there is still another really great thing that you can do in Showdown, and it's actually in the starter Showdown. This is repeatable, and it is also free, which is very interesting. I'm just going to fly through this draft. If you guys want to see specific Showdown tips, I'll leave it up in the top right-hand corner, but this is all really easy, and you get super great players. You get a phenomenal team, some of the best Diamond Live Series cards in the game, so that's what I'm going to primarily focus on. Once again, I think hitting is far more important within Showdown than pitching is. You only really need 2 pitchers, and at that point I really only think it's necessary to pick 2, and then for every other supplemental round you'll just want to pick a pitcher, and that's exactly what I'm going to be doing right here. We have our 1 silver, and well, we didn't get a silver reliever, which is fine. I guess we will pick the rest of that right there and just go through the perks. Not really a big deal. Heart attack is always good because you're always losing pretty much in Showdown, and we'll just we'll pick this one as well. So we have that. Now what we're talking about here is it works very similarly in one way to the way to get to the first mini boss, which you're going to earn 150 stubs and 1000 XP, and this is going to be one of the easiest things you'll ever do in MLB The Show. This is on rookie difficulty. I believe you have 15 outs to score 2 runs with an absolute stacked team already. You can see we have Arenado, we have Bellinger, Justin Turner, JD Martinez. I'm probably going to be able to score 2 runs with those 4 hitters alone. And if you want to play these, you can. It's going to give you 50 extra stubs. They're very easy. You know, get a base hit on rookie in the first inning. But I would recommend go into these games, and as soon as you get into them, quit them, and that is the only way to move on to the next moment. The only skipping you can do, unfortunately, is to the final Showdown. For ease of time purposes, we're going to do that. You can see right here against Verlander, rookie difficulty, down 2-0. You need to score 3 runs in 15 outs. Ridiculous, criminally easy. That is very, very easy. Also 1000 XP, and this is probably going to take you 2 minutes to do. That is insane. I'm gonna make another video at some point about XP, and this is definitely going to be in there. Once again, you can play these if you want. This is going to be another 150 and 1000 XP. This is a bit tougher. You're gonna have to come back from 4. Let's say if you don't play any of these, you just play the mini boss, and if you want to keep going, you don't have to. By all means, it's free, unlimited entries. You can absolutely just quit out after this one, start it right back up, do the same thing. But if you can manage to score 5 runs within 20 outs, which you probably will be able to because you're gonna get another diamond perk and another Diamond Live Series player, that's gonna be 300 stubs, 2000 XP. I don't believe that you get the gold Saberhagen. If you do get it again, you can't really do anything with it. It's no sell. You can't quick sell it or anything. But that's 300 stubs, 2000 XP that you're going to get within less than 10 minutes for sure, and this is by far the best thing that you can be doing right now to get, you know, stubs pretty easily, unlimited by the way, as well as XP. So very interesting tip that I have for you guys right there. Moving on, cap collections. This is very important, and you might not even know that you have a lot of these done if you've been completing collections, or if you've been opening packs or whatever. You've been accumulating cards, and yes, these do help out your creative player, but they also help out you. This is going to give you 500 and 1000 stubs back for collecting 3 gold Live Series third basemen, and they have it for bronze for every position, which you're going to get 900 stubs for collecting 10 bronze cards at that position, which more times than not you're probably already going to have. And then the same thing for silvers for every position at 750 stubs. And I'm not going to do the math. This is just a ton that you're going to get. And if you want to complete some collections, this is going to help you get them at a reduced price, because while you're putting cards into those collections, you can't do anything with them. So you might as well put them in these as well. And that's more stubs you're going to make back. So it's a lot cheaper to do the collections this way. And make sure and do this if you guys have not yet. I have literally one card left to go. Then I have all of them, which sucks because it is a pretty great way, a pretty good revenue stream as far as stubs go. The creative player moments are pretty dang good as well. I definitely recommend these, even if you don't plan on putting your creative player at every single position, which why would you? Why would you spend the time doing that? They have pretty good stubs, and they also have good XP, which is very important as well. Let's just look at the catchers. This is 1100 stubs that you're going to make within, I don't know, this probably took me less than half an hour. These are not inherently difficult really at all. They're pretty simple. If you do have trouble, I have made a moments tip video regarding something like the multi-game moments, the dashboarding, of course, make sure to utilize that. And then the meatball method is very vital as well. None of these are that difficult. Some of them are, like this Pete Alonso one is pretty dumb. 3 home runs on all-star difficulty in 2 games is pretty dang hard. That's one of the only ones that I would say is pretty difficult. But yeah, make sure and do the creative player moments as well. The team affinity moments are right next to it and pretty good. These are going to take you a bit more time. These are 30. The majority are hitting ones, and they are all within 1 game. None are multi-game. You'll have a couple pitching ones, I think, with Blake Snell and Matt Boyd and Aaron Nola. I think that's all the pitchers. Shohei Ohtani as well. But once again, none of these are really that difficult. They're all on veteran difficulty, and this will probably take you a bit more than an hour to do. They'll net you each about 150 to 50 stubs, so on average about 100 stubs for challenge. So if you were to take 100 times 30, that's 3,000 plus an additional 5,000 and 15,000 XP, which is really good. As you can see, you're going to earn nearly 30k XP from this, which is great. That is 8.3 thousand stubs that you're going to get from doing these moments. Very simple. None of them are difficult. It's just going to take you a bit more than an hour to do them, and it's going to be helpful once the expansions come to Team Affinity and you're already going to have all of these done. So make sure and do that. Quickly talking about the first inning program, I will also link you to a video talking about getting stars fast up on the top right hand corner. You guys can see I'm pretty much at 400 program stars right now, and there's a ton of things that you'll earn a bunch of stubs on within here, whether it be you know, literally just stubs or a pack. All these gold cards go for like 2,500, and then the diamonds right here go for over 30,000 if you do want to sell them. And there's a bunch of things that have value. Even this right here, that's 1,250 stubs you're going to get if you quick sell this unlockable, which I do for the most part because I don't really care about unlockables that much. So a ton of stubs that you're going to be able to get within there if you do the conquest, which I definitely recommend that you do. There's a ton of hidden packs within here, not that difficult. You're going to get that done pretty quickly. And then also the showdown is tough, but it is worth it at 70 program stars. And you're also going to earn some loot alongside there as well. In general, the first inning program just has a bunch of stuff that I would recommend that you do. The Curtis Granderson program is pretty good as well, with some stubs that you're going to get throughout the moment challenges. I think you earn about 3,000 to 4,000. And the last thing I quickly want to talk about is going to be the other collections. If you have not done these, I've talked about them a good amount by now, but some people still don't know. Some people still have a bunch of stubs that are just waiting to redeem because these don't automatically go into your collection. It'd be kind of cool if you have a no-sell card, since you can't do anything with it anyway this year, if it auto put it into every collection once you put it into one, because there's no point of there's nothing you can do with it. You can't quick sell it, you can't exchange it. I just think that'd be a really ease of access, quality of life change that they could do. But yeah, all of these right here, 5 stadiums get 100 stubs, collect 10 live series infielders, you get 500 stubs and some XP. Really nice right there. And then they also have the legends and flashbacks, which I'm gonna give out another tip right here. I think you guys should try and do this. If you do have a couple extra stubs on hand, buy some of the silver cards, buy some of the bronze cards. I think this is a good idea to get ahead on this, because I think it's very likely we're going to see something like the Honus Wagner collection this year. Something I was looking at, I don't ask why I was looking at it, but I was looking at the nameplates available, and I saw this one right down here, which is pretty interesting. I believe it's after the mascots right here. It's pretty far down, so most people probably aren't going to find it. But the mint condition nameplate, obviously referring to baseball cards, I have a sneaking suspicion that's probably going to come back, because I think that's the way that you're going to be able to earn it. So it would be a good idea to get ahead on those. But if you've been completing some collections, you're getting some flashback cards, you can put them into here. That's how I've earned a lot of these. More stubs, more XP. And finally, the trophies are good as well. If you have not been doing this, collect one flashback card. You have 1,000 stubs just waiting for you, and some XP. Gold cards, you're going to get them eventually if you've been doing those create a player missions. 1,000 stubs, 3,000 XP, and all the rest of those, another 1,000 stubs. Just ton of stubs waiting to be claimed if you have not yet. But that's pretty much going to do it for this video. Like I said, really make sure to try out that Showdown right there. I think it's going to be very, very good. 150 stubs in a couple minutes. Don't knock it until you try it. There's no hassle if you don't if you find grinding the market boring, and if you want I guess get reps against rookie computer. It's not exactly something that's going to get you to a higher skill level most likely, but also for XP, it's great for that. 1,000 XP for 2 minutes of work. I think that is a pretty dang good deal myself. If you guys have any other tips, any other things that you recommend for doing stubs that I may have missed, let me know down below in the comment section. But if you guys did enjoy this one, make sure to leave a like down below. Thank you all for watching. Hope you guys have a great day. There goes my Saudi. Yeets.